So, what's poppin', everybody? Welcome. I almost said welcome to the Hidden Podcast. Okay, actually, I should address that first. If you guys don't know, I have two new channels actually. That I actually have brought it to attention on this main channel. I have two new channels: a Parax Plus account and another channel called the Hidden Podcast. Parax Plus is kind of like my second channel now. I'm going to be posting things that I'm also interested into, like music, and mainly music for right now. So if you guys are interested in hip hop or anything like that, be sure to check out that channel. Link will be in the description below. And I also have a podcast that I started with my friends called The Hidden Podcast, where we talk about anime and manga and like other things with pop culture, like comics and all that other shit. Yeah, so check out those two channels if you guys are interested in that. But yeah, welcome to another manga haul video, the first one in a couple of months. I think it's actually been like 6 months by now. And I've gotten some new stuff. I've gotten actually back into manga collecting low key. I fell out of it for a little while, but I'm getting back into it. You could see, I don't know when's the last time I saw it, but like you can see one of my bro, how am I gonna do this? Like right here, I moved my shelves so you can actually see some of my manga right back here. I'm gonna need another shelf soon because my third one that I have is getting filled up, so I'm gonna need another one soon. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. Starting with our first piece that we got. Well, not piece, but our first manga that we got. Uh, yeah, we got the 20th anniversary volume of Bleach Volume One. Pretty fucking cool. I already have Bleach Volume 1, but I decided to actually get this one since it's a special edition, 20th anniversary edition of Bleach, and I really like the cover art. I think it looks really fucking cool with the red. Um, and yeah, I fuck with Bleach, so I thought this would be a cool little thing to have. And maybe, if I ever resell my manga, which I don't know if I ever will. Like maybe if like I'm desperately need money or something like that, or like maybe I just fall out of it. I don't know. Something ever rise. If I ever read so much, I'm sure this will be able to go for something in the future. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to think of manga, uh, with the intention of like reselling it. What's the way you can see? Okay, there we go. Yeah, like this. All right. Next up we have like just adding to the additions. Ugh. Let me see. Is there a way I can do this? We have every English release caught up the English releases of Jujutsu Kaisen. Jujutsu Kaisen, man, y'all know how I feel about this series. I'm tired of talking about it. I mean, this current arc, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. This current arc of JJK. You want to hear more? If you want to hear in-depth thoughts about it, you could check out the Hidden Podcast, which I've talked about that series plenty of times on. But yeah, bro, like Jujutsu Kaisen, this current arc, not the strongest, man. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the strongest. But my brother, and part of the reason why I even bought these ones, I was gonna stop getting JJK, but I'm gonna stop buying it after this now because my brother's caught up. Like, but he was reading the manga through these little volumes because he watched season 2 and wanted to keep reading. So and I already have a lot of the series, so I just ended up buying 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, so he could just like read these English releases, and then he could read the rest of the series digitally. So yeah, pretty cool. I like Jujutsu Kaisen enough to buy these. It's like for collection purposes. But again, I think JJK will be a series that if I ever comes down to, I could probably resell it. Yeah, this series I like it, but fuck, man, Gege is certainly an interesting fella with some of his decisions he's been making. All right, next up on the list we have Volume 3 of Yu Yu Hakusho. This volume I could not get my hands on for the longest time, bro. I like Yu Yu Hakusho is one of my favorite manga of all time, so I don't know what I wanted to do because like I wanted to get the whole series. But okay, here's something just real quick, just a little off tangent. Like I don't have like this room isn't the biggest room ever, so I don't have a lot of space for bookshelves. Like even right now, the only other place I could put my next bookshelf is I would have to move the stuff right here, which is like fine, I can move it. It looks like a mess, but it's really not a mess. It's really just a printer and this little thing. Actually, yeah, you can see it, right? So I would have to move this chair and all this. I could put bookshelf right here. But after that, I don't really have anywhere else I can put another bookshelf, to be honest. So I don't know. I don't want to stop. I don't want to end up not collecting manga anymore. Because if I want to, because I want to get the full series for shit like Naruto, which I basically already have. I'm missing a couple of volumes. Actually, I think I'm good off Naruto. I basically have the full series of Naruto. But like One Piece, it's too long. I can't get. I wanted all of Dragon Ball because Dragon Ball is really what got me here in the first place. And as you can see here, oh god, here, these volumes, these are Dragon Ball volumes right here. The red spinals and then the white one spinal next to it, that's also Dragon Ball. Yeah, I wanted those, but I don't know. But yeah, and like I was gonna say, Yu Yu Hakusho, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get the full series, but I have the first 4 volumes of Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, one of my favorite series of all time. This is really hard volume to get at one point, but I was finally able to get it, and it's in pretty good quality as well. As you can see, it's not like white or anything yellow or anything like that. So yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho, love the series. All right, and for the rest of this, these are all new additions that I've never had these ones before. New additions to the fucking collection. First up, we have Slam Dunk. Now, Slam Dunk is it's a sports manga. One of the greatest, one of the highest selling manga of all time, and I've never actually read it. I'm into basketball specifically. You know, Steph Curry, the fucking GOAT, just won us gold medal at the Olympics, bro. That shit was fucking insane. You guys haven't had. I don't know if any of you guys watched the Olympics or into basketball like that, but yeah, Steph Curry just did some crazy shit. Won us the gold medal. And it was kind of, I bought this before that happened, but like I've always been into basketball, and I'm into stuff like Kodoko's Basketball and Blue Lock and Haikyuu. So I was like, you know what? Let me read like basically. I'm pretty sure this is like considered like the Dragon Ball of sports manga. So like yeah, and Dragon Ball as in it's like the godfather of all of it. I'm pretty sure at least one of the highest selling manga. Beautiful art as well. I really do like the author's art. So yeah, I can't wait to finally start this series. So I'm gonna start this soon. I don't know how many. I think there's 40 something volumes. Again, I don't know if I'll be able to get the full series physically, but if I like it enough, I'll try to or something. But yeah, can't wait to really tap into this. No, let me read some of this. Basketball: the court, the ball, the hoop, the hopes, the dreams, the sweat. It takes dedication and discipline to be the best. And Shahoka High Hoops team wants to be just that, the best. They have 1 year left to make their captain's dream of reaching the finals come true. Will they do it? Tahiko Inoue, I don't know his name, but Tahiko Inoue's legendary basketball manga is finally here, and the tale of a lifetime is in your hands. Hanamichi Sakuragiri series got no game with girls, none at all. It doesn't help that he's known for throwing down at a moment's notice, and always comes out on top. A hopeless bruiser, he's been rejected by 50 girls in a row, and all that changed when he meets the girl of his dreams, Haruka, and she's not actually afraid of him. And when she introduces him to the game of basketball, his life has changed forever. Oh fuck! So this is also like a love story type shit. Hold on, this might be peak. I'm actually even more excited after reading that. All right, so yeah, that's Slam Dunk. All right, next up on the list we have. Let me see if I can get this. Ooh, these coins are so beautiful. But Twin Star Exorcist, this is a series I've heard a lot about. And I wanted to get into it for a while now, and I finally just bit the bullet and copped the first volume. I copped the first volume a couple of months ago, read it, really enjoyed it, and so I decided to get volumes 2 and 3 recently. And I just gotta say, I've seen a lot of the covers, like when I was searching for these, I've seen a lot of the covers for Twin Star Exorcist. These have some of the like most beautiful and like some of my favorite manga covers like ever. Like look like especially this one. This is gorgeous, bro, and like they only get better. Yeah, Twin Star Exorcist, pretty cool fucking series. I've heard that if you do want to get into the series, do not watch the anime. The anime is something completely different, completely ruined it. Imagine Tokyo Ghoul, but worse. That's what I've heard at least. But yeah, let me read this. Let me give you all a little description. Rokuro dreams of becoming anything but an exorcist. Then mysterious Benimo turns up. The pair are dubbed Twin Star Exorcists, and then and learn they are fated to marry. Can Ryoko escape both fates? When Ryoko's best friend Ryogo goes missing, Ryoko is forced to ask Benino for help and enter Magno, the realm of evil Kagure, to rescue him. So um, basically what the series is about so far that I know, this guy right here is the main boy. He was an exorcist at one point, and I'm pretty sure he was a pretty good exorcist. But something traumatic happened to him, like all his friends on his team or something ended up dying, and he basically became retired. Uh, and he doesn't want to be an exorcist anymore. But this girl shows up, and basically they said you two are fated, or it's your fate to marry and end up having a kid, and they'll become like the Jesus of exorcists. They'll become like the strongest exorcist or whatever. And basically life just like ends up. I'm pretty sure he becomes an exorcist again, and the story's about, I guess, how they fall in love and whatever else they have to do, like exercise and shit. That's what I know so far. I haven't read the full series, but yeah, I can't wait to continue reading the series. It's pretty interesting. This series is also like a 40-volume series, so yeah, I have a lot to get through. I've only read volume 1, so I'm gonna catch up. I'm gonna read volume 2 and 3, and yeah, I'm gonna catch up hopefully soon. All right, next up actually isn't a manga but a light novel, and I bought this on the whim because like something I was going through is that like if I'm going to like if I can't keep buying manga because my room isn't big enough for another bookshelf, I want to at least get series that have like impacted me in a way, or like series that I really liked at one point. Oh shit, actually reminds me, I'm forgetting one series. I'll have to go grab it. But yeah, shit that's like shit that's hit me, that's touched me in some way that I really fuck with. So at least know I can have like a physical version of where I can just look over and see it. You know, I think that's my process. So I ended up buying Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, bro. Like now look, man. This series means something to me for some reason. I am big into rom-coms, romance. I love these kind of series. And Bunny Girl, I want to say it's one of my first, but I don't know. This shit really hit me. Like I don't even think it's like that great of a series, but I love the relationship between Mai and the main character Sakata and Mai right here. I think the relationship is really cute. I think Mai's really cute. I just think this is a really cute and cool little series. It has some pretty interesting themes it covers and well, but it's like it's also pretty confusing. Basically, in Bunny Girl, I mean, this series is popular. If y'all know what Bunny Girl is, come on, I'll have to explain it to y'all. But yeah, basically there's something called like adolescent syndrome, and it's like an effect that like happens. I really don't know how to explain it, but basically for Mai's case, because she feels, I feel like, okay, I think the best way to explain it, a character will like feel some type of way about themselves or about life or something like that, and then like something similar to will start to happen. So Mai was like, for example, to my knowledge, I haven't like read or watched this series in a long time, so I'm trying to remember best my ability. So like Mai, for example, she grew up being like TV famous. She was an actress, and I guess she wanted to get out the public eye. She wanted to stop being seen as that. So it actually started to happen. She actually went invisible to like everybody for a couple of months of her life, but only one boy can see her, and that's the main character, Sakata. And basically the first couple of episodes and chapters cover going over how Sakata's trying to free her from this curse she's been put on her, and also the story of how they fell in love type shit. It's a cute little series, man. It's a light novel. But one thing I can say about the light novel, I hate that since it's light novel, it doesn't read right to left. It reads left to right like an actual book would. So the spine is on this side, but as you can see, it's not. You know, you don't see the spine like this. So I always have to put it like this so you can see it, but like that. So, but it just doesn't look right because, like, you know, it's whatever. Next up, we have another rom-com. This series, I actually completely forgot that I even bought it for a second. But yeah, Fly Me to the Moon, Tonikawa. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It's really not. I want to say this series really touched me like that. But I do like it, and I think the volume cover is really pretty. It's a cute, fun little series. Basically, it's literally just like this main character. If I try to remember, the main character, he's just living his life, and literally the girl comes from the moon or something like that. I don't know. It's something crazy. Let me just read it. From the day his parents named him, Yakazi has felt connected to outer space. Whether he likes it or not, his efforts to outperform the space program veer off course when an accident introduces him to Tsukasa, a mysterious girl with strange powers. Is she an alien or a moon goddess or something else? She insists on marrying him. Nasa will have plenty of chances to find out. So yeah, so what happens is he's literally outside and he just sees this girl get hit by a truck, but she doesn't die or something like that. And then he takes her to the hospital, and like she insists on marrying him. And basically, it's like a cute little slice of life about like their day-to-day lives and like getting adjusted to being a married couple, also learning more about themselves and shit like that. It's a cute series. I probably won't get the rest of the series. I don't like it that much, but I do like it enough to buy the first volume at least, just to say I have it. All right, next up we have Blue Lock. Yo, this series is so fucking cool, bro. One of the most recent sports anime I watched, and it's fucking gas. Season 2 is on the way in October. Yeah, Blue Lock. It's one it's the most interesting soccer that's ever been to me. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, it takes like the high intensity in these games and these matches in Blue Lock is fucking insane. Again, I don't think I'll probably get the rest of the series, but I wanted to at least get volume 1 because I really, really do fuck with Blue Lock. If you're into soccer, if you're into sports and like anime, I think you should check this out because like it will have you on the edge of your seat. It's intense and it's something different from most of the sports manga. Most of the sports manga, it's like they're trying to learn how to be a team, work together, overcome the odds. But in this series, it's a little bit different. Because basically they're trying to do something like the Olympics. Like they're trying to form Japan's greatest sports team. So they take a bunch of different soccer players from Japan and put them in this like almost like Hunger Games type situation, or like this facility where only one player out of like the hundreds of thousands can be like can win and move on to join the national Japan team, I'm pretty sure, and win them like the gold medal or whatever for soccer. And basically it's all about being an egoist and like not just working together but thinking about yourself only and just winning. You know what I'm saying? Like winning for yourself, not winning for a team and all that shit. And like just becoming a better player. Bro, I'm telling y'all gotta check it out. I'll read it out for y'all just in case I didn't do a good job explaining that. Are you the world's top egoist? After disastrous defeat at the 2018 World Cup, Japan's team struggles to regroup. But what's missing? An absolute ace striker. The football union is hell-bent on creating a striker whose hunger for goals and thirst for victory. So Blue Lock, a rigorous training ground for 300 of Japan's best and brightest youth players, is created to survive this battle royale. The last striker standing will have to out-muscle and out-ego everyone who stands in his way. Bro, it's gas. And also, the art. It's fucking sick. Like, you've probably seen some of the panels where it's like, where he's talking about, oh, I'm gonna kill you, or whatever the fuck, and like, they're just playing soccer. But like it like out of context, it looks kind of cringe or whatever the fuck. Or like, bro, you're just playing soccer. It's not that deep. But like in these games, I'm not gonna say like you actually like want to kill somebody, but like, bro, like I'm telling you, it's cool, bro. I promise you. Like, bro, this art, like, just look at this art, bro. Like, it's gas. All right. All right. Next up, we have a new battle shonen that I've been suggested and told to check out multiple times, in which I finally, oh my god, it's ripped a little bit. That's annoying. Which I finally will. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh my god, it's not that bad. It's not gonna work. But anyway, new battle shonen and anime getting soon. Don. Right. Yeah. I don't completely know what the series is about. I just recommended it a lot, and I saw it. I think the art looks good. I read like the first chapter a while ago. Don't really remember it. But yeah, I think the art looks good. And I want to check it out. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll copy it. Let's see. Let's actually see what it's about. Mono Asaya strikes up an unusual friendship with her school's UFO fanatic, whom she nicknames Oruken. Okran. What's his name? I don't know how to pronounce it. Because he has a name that is not to be said aloud, while Momo believes in spirit, she thinks aliens are nothing but nonsense. Her new friend, meanwhile, think the exact opposite. To settle matters, the two set out to prove each other wrong. Momo to a UFO hotspot
and Otacon to a haunted tunnel. What unfolds next is a beautiful story of young love and oddly horny aliens and spirits. What are we talking about right now? What do you mean horny aliens and spirits? I do remember seeing at one point where it's like fucking her clothes get ripped off a lot. I don't know what the fuck going on in this show, but like I've been told it's gas. It's getting to anime soon, so if horny aliens interest you, bro, check it out, bro. All right, and last but certainly not least, as this series has become one of my favorite series of all time, and actually has one of my, I'm gonna save it, favorite series of all time. Amazing series. It has a show adaptation on Netflix, and we'll be getting a season 3 pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. It was a smash hit, Alice in Borderland. Bro, this series is fucking amazing. Best way I could describe it to you is imagine Squid Game, but better. I'm gonna say it, Squid Game, but better type shit. It has one of my favorite endings in any fictional media ever. It's a beautiful ending, bro. It's just a great series. I'm gonna read this, but I'm gonna describe it best way I can first. Basically, it's about a kid named Arisu. He lives in Japan, and then one day, he's a NEET. Like he stays inside, plays video games, does all that shit. And basically, he gets sent out one day with his friends, and a bomb goes off in the middle of Shibuya, and he takes cover. And when he wakes up, Japan is completely empty except for a few people. And they go around searching for shit, and it ends up being they see on the screen, like on like the billboards or whatever, it's like go to this area, and basically they have to play these like survival games in order to live, and if they don't comply within a few days in playing these games, they die. They don't know how they ended up there or who's the mastermind of all this, but basically they have to live their day-to-day lives playing these games that can end up with them killed. And if they don't end up complying with the demands that the people set out for them to do, or the game's rules, they end up dying. So basically, the whole thing is them trying to figure out who the mastermind behind the game is, and what happened to Japan. So let me read it out for you just in case. 18-year-old Rohei Arisu is sick of his life. School sucks, his love life is a joke, and his future feels like impending doom. As he struggles to exist in a world that can't be bothered with him, Rohei feels like everything would be better if he were anywhere else. When a strange fireworks show transports him and his friends to a parallel world, Rohei thinks all his wishes have come true. But this new world isn't an empty paradise. It's a vicious game, and the only way to survive is to play. The first game starts with a bang, but Rohei manages to beat the clock and save his friends. It's all short-lived victory, however, as they discover that the winning only earns them a few days grace period. If they want to get home, they're going to have to start playing a lot harder. Bro, it's amazing. Also, the art is pretty good. Like, you don't even have to just read the manga for this series. This show, like I said, it has a live action adaptation on Netflix, and I know live action adaptations, people be like, ugh, but I actually watched live action adaptation first, and and I read the manga. It's pretty accurate. It's some things are left out in the manga, but it's really just extra details that aren't necessary to understand the story. And some character designs look different, and the journey is mostly the same, but some of the outcomes and some of the games they play are different, and there are extra games that are in the manga that aren't in the show. But all the same, the story is adapted this pretty much the same fucking way. Yeah, Alice in Borderland. If you want to check this out, it has 2 seasons on Netflix. If you really want to check this series out but don't want to read it, there is an anime as well, but I don't know if the anime is any good. I haven't seen it. I don't think it is because I haven't heard anything about it. But yeah, the show on Netflix is also amazing. Check it out. Alice in Borderland. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 media, bro. But yeah, that is my entire manga haul for August 2024. Hopefully I will be back soon with some more. Yeah. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.